talked to a couple guys after the game. They were like, "Hey, either flush it or learn from it, or both." How did you process that?
I think both. I think I never just flush it and not think about it. Like, obviously it wasn't good. Um, Learn from it, watch the tape, get better from it, and try not to do it again.
What things that you watch film and you're like, okay, this is a teaching moment, or this is what I can, this is what I've learned from this to move forward.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they do a good job with their pressure in the basketball, getting into you, making things difficult. I think it's important. Like, you want to try and run offense, but at the same time, sometimes you can't. You just got to get into driving space so that you're not just playing with the basketball and letting them pressure you and dictate what they're doing. So I think that's something that I've learned. And um, you want to run the plays, but sometimes you just got to break it off, get into driving space, kind of attack their defense, put pressure on them, not let them pressure you as much. So it's all just a give and take, learn from it. Try to see different ways that I could get shots, playing without the basketball, moving without the basketball better. So um, definitely learn from it, but it's basketball. Stuff like that happens, you know what I'm saying? Like, every night is not your night, and they're a good team. You got to give them credit.
We talked about it, but some teams around the league have kind of like ditched play calls. Like Miami's kind of just gone more free flow offense and reducing ball screens. Just how much of the NBA landscape now would you say is read and react versus like set plays?
I think there's a good portion of it that it is. Obviously, we like to get stops and get out in transition, and then sometimes we play random ball screens. But I think there's concepts and stuff that you fall back on, that you rely on, that are your habits. And I think we have certain stuff that we know that we can kind of get to if we're stalling or if we're stuck in any situation. Like, we play a lot of that four out, one in, or Mark can come set a ball screen anytime. So it's kind of free flowing for us, but we also know that if we're stalling or getting stagnant, we could come down and get a set play or draw something up. So I think there's a give and take of both for us, at least.
When you look at some of the lineups y'all have had to lean into more because of some of the injuries, do you feel like down the line when guys are back into some of the roles that we saw earlier in the season, that's going to breed more confidence for like the four reserve lineups that y'all use when y'all throw one of the starters in there and just cause havoc and things like that?
For sure. We definitely didn't bring that. I don't know when we played. Was it Wednesday? Yeah, we didn't bring enough kind of the stuff that we've been doing in terms of pressuring, turning them over. We didn't bring enough of that, but obviously you can see it on offense, the gravity that Book has when he's out there with us. Obviously Jalen, the ability to put pressure on the rim. But I think once we get our guys back and once we get fully healthy, you'll be able to see that more, obviously, with the second unit trying to turn the other team over, get out in transition. We can't give that up now, like just let that go. Like, we still have to do that. But I think once we get whole and healthy again, I think we'll fall back into like our natural lineups and try to get a rhythm of that with the guys that have been out. So, but I'm excited for when they get back and looking forward to it.
You look at some of kind of the ways that guards have to operate in a modern sense now. We saw a lot with Tyrese Halliburton and Shea in the playoffs last year. Obviously, they want them to initiate offense a little bit of the same with you, but when you get pressure at full court, when you start a possession off the ball, how much of a demand is it for guards to be comfortable doing that and still getting into different actions you want to get into when starting off the ball and then getting into it?
Yeah, I think for sure. Obviously, with the wings in the league now, they're 6'7", long wingspan. So you got to be able to play without the ball and be able to initiate actions with other guys and be able to get to what you want to get to without starting with the ball in your hands. And some of the elite guards can do both. And you see it across the league now, like you said last year in the playoffs. Shea did it a lot. Halliburton did it a lot. Brunson had the ball a lot, but he's also able to get off the ball, and they run actions to get him in certain spots. I think we do it with Book sometimes too, and I think he's elite in that role where if you get him to a spot, he's a killer. And he could do both, like I said, with the ball or without it. So it's definitely a skill to have in the NBA right now.
Just looking at tomorrow, obviously an earlier game, we won't be able to ask you at shoot around. Just what are you looking to see from this team and coming out with a quick start against the Lakers?
Yeah, I mean, just continue to do what we've been doing. Obviously, learn from the other night, but flush it. It's a new day. Obviously, it's the NBA. You can't kind of just sit and dwell on things. You play like almost every other night. We've obviously had some time to sit here, watch film on it, move past it, learn from it, but just get back to what we're used to being, what we're used to doing. Pressure them, get out, run. We saw them not too long ago, maybe like a week and a half ago. So familiar with the scheme, what we want to do, their roster. So just kind of get back to what we've been doing.
Have you liked having a little bit of a break in the schedule, back home, reset, take care of your body?
Normally you do, but when you get your ass kicked, you don't. So you want to get back out there and kind of get back to playing and kind of get that out of your mind, because you can sit with it for a little bit. But like I said, in the NBA, when you have those little breaks or those little periods, you can kind of get some rest, and I think we needed to rest more right now. So it's been good for us, but we've been able to practice, watch film, and do all the little stuff that we need to do.
I talked with Jordan maybe a week ago about teams because you're playing more and your defense is so good, kind of trying to get to you matchup wise and just kind of hunt you out at times. Obviously, with you all are willing to switch that and then not always in the double team, and you just end up playing one-on-one with some bigger guys at times. That confidence from not just your coach to say we're going to put you in those spots and have that trust that you'll do what you need to do, but you also have schemes and be nuanced with that. Are you seeing that kind of play into you all? You never just keep the advantages, because like last time you played the Lakers, LeBron's on you, Lucas on you at times. You all just get stop after stop.
Yeah, I mean, you got to try and hold up. Like, the confidence is there, but we're also trying not to guard them just one-on-one and show shifts, show bodies as much as we can, be in gaps. And then obviously with our bigs behind us, it was a big help. We watched the film. Mark was huge in that game, just as a presence at the rim, making it difficult. And then everybody just showing bodies, trying to defend without fouling. I think that's the biggest thing with Luka on the perimeter, not just letting him size you up and shoot threes, make him put it on the floor and defend without fouling. And then LeBron likes to get downhill, he'll probe and stuff like that. So just showing them bodies, being active with your hands, defend without fouling. They like to foul bait you, so trying to just be smart, make it difficult, make them shoot contested twos, and if we can, turn them over. But the confidence is there from the entire group, and then we also, guys on the ball, me, Jamari, we know that we got guys behind us that are there to help. So them giving confidence in us allows us to have confidence on the ball and be able to guard them.
Last question here.
We also saw you and Dylan especially, but I think you've seen with a couple other guys, just when you pick and roll, somebody's early at the hill, you just peel switch it instead of trying to navigate it. How are you seeing that help to keep you all in the advantage defensively and force guys to make more decisions?
It's like you're in film with us. Yeah, I mean, that was an important part of the last game. Obviously, those guys like to snake the ball screen, and if we get cracked on a screen, it's kind of hard to get back to. So if we're in those gaps and in those shifts like we're supposed to be, it's an easy peel switch. And then we also have Mark there as the guy behind us if we need to veer. So it's just constant communication, and that was a big part of the game for us in the first game that we played against them. So we know they'll probably have adjustments and do different things, and they were on a back-to-back, so we got to be able to match their energy and know that they're going to come out and play hard and compete and probably have some different things, but we got to just take the punch and be able to continue to just go with the flow.
Thanks, Collin.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.